This video looks at early subtraction. After learning backwards number word sequences, children begin to subtract by taking away, using real-world contexts. When doing 7 cows take away 4 cows, they have to count back while simultaneously counting the number of backward steps. 6, 1 backward step. 5, 2 backward steps. 4, 3 backward steps. 3, 4 backward steps. More complex than it would first seem. Of course, they're likely to keep count of how many have been taken away on their fingers. To begin with, children see subtraction as taking away. Eventually, they'll need to see it as finding the difference also. To help them develop this idea, we'll give them lots of experience of comparing sets. The difference between the number of black sheep and the number of white sheep? Of course it's 3. To be able to subtract, children will need to be fluent with backwards number word sequences, especially going over tens boundaries. They'll also need to understand that it involves going backwards on a number line. We'll introduce the Singapore bar early to encourage the visualisation of subtraction as difference, showing how it's linked to addition. Different models and images are used to develop understanding. Lining up objects, or the Singapore bar, shows the difference, as does Numicon, where one piece is laid on top of another. Here, 8 take away 5 is 3. Number lines allow for subtraction in ones, whereas the 100 square is used when children can subtract in tens and ones. Children are also taught that the order of numbers in a subtraction are important. You can take 2 from 7, but you can't take 7 from 2. Questions are then written with a clear purpose in mind. 9 subtract 3, I would expect a counting back strategy, whereas 9 subtract 7, I would hope the children would find a difference and count on. 13 subtract 9, of course, much more challenging because it involves crossing a tens boundary. The next video will look at how subtraction strategies progress.